Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new painting tutorial, and this time I'm going to paint the last hero that is pending from my collection of the Blackstone Fortress, and it's going to be the Navigator. So I'm going to go for a slightly different color scheme that you are normally see. I hope you will like what I do here, and yeah, and I'm going to go more for a different type of purple. So we'll start with the Screamer Pink, okay? And I'm going to paint with the Screamer Pink this part, this cloth, and the back of the cape. Okay, so we're going to do this and the back of the cape. Okay, let's do it like that. So I do that and I'm back for the next step. Okay, the Screamer Pink have been applied, and now I'm going to use the Messy Desert to do the inside of the cape. Okay. I'm going to go for, this will make the work like a yellow. Okay, but it's going to be more the saturated yellow. So I want to put this in the inside of the cape, and once it's done, I will be back. Okay, next step, I'm going to use a grazier on the areas where I want to. We'll put some white parts. I'm instead of going super dark, and I will do this here. As it seems that he's completely covered in clothes, so his skin is not visible on this guy. It seems that he has a under mask, and then I will do this as well on the gloves. Okay. As you can see, my main purpose now is just blocking the main colors, and I'm doing that because I want to see how all the color combinations will look like. So okay, now we have done the grazier, and I'm going to apply speed metal from scale 75 on all the parts where I want to have metallics, and this includes as well the gold. Okay, I'm going to use this as a base for all the metallics, and then I come back once these have been applied, and you can see it's quite thin, so we will need to wait that this dries. Okay, so I apply that. If you don't have this color from scale 75, try to find the most lighter silver that you have. Okay, a light silver, because then when we can play with the contour space to have a nice finishing. Okay, so I do that, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Apothecary White on the gloves and the clothes here. It's a very nice color. Apothecary White, it's one of my favorite colors for contrast. It's a great start to the white because it gives you nice shadings, and then from there you can work. Okay, here it goes. And now I'm going to use the snake bite leather to do the gold. So I'm going to take have a... You can use agarose dunes or snack by leather depending the intensity. I want to go for a darker gold, so I use snack by leather. Okay, and I'm going to apply this here. For example, you can see how easy and fast is to do the gold with this. Okay. And I'm going to apply this on all the parts where I want to have gold. Okay, so I will do that, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, this is how it looks like now. Okay, we are going to clean up later on the gold, but I want to now apply another base color. I'm going to apply now Flayed One Flesh on this thing at the front that seems that is a parchment. It's going to be quite curious that they are wearing a, because these are part of the, these are visible, the navigators are part of the novelty of the Imperium. Right, are one of the key jobs, and there is a lot of noble houses linked to the navigators. Okay. So I'm going to apply this on this part, the Flayed One Flesh. Okay, and I will be back once it's done. Okay, I do that and I'm back when it's done. Okay, next step, I'm going to use some acid on some of the decorations here at the back. I'm going to put it on this ornament. And I will do the skull as well. Okay, we need to be a little bit dilute to avoid that we clog the detail, but not too much that is running away and then we are deadening the surroundings. Okay, we want to be quite precise. We're going to do as well these rooms. This is the navigator eye. Okay. Okay, so I will finalize that and I'm back. Okay, next step, I'm going to use the Gorgunta fur to do dark metallics, okay, like a cooperish color on here on the backpack. Okay, this to give a little bit of variation to the metallics and to give this old fashion look as well, right? This I like to give this type of gothic look to this Navigator. You can see how now the decoration on the back looks like. Okay. There we go. And I will do as well this tube here. And this should be enough. I will do the tubes that are connecting to the back. You can see that the Gorgunta is giving a very nice copper color, and I find this combination to be great for any steampunk that you want to do. Okay. I just missed a more right there. Good. Now I'm going to use another contrast. This time is going to be wildwood. Okay. We are going to do the pistol case. Okay. And I wait the device. Okay, next step I'm going to use Basilicum Grey, and I will do this type of cables, wires. He has some here. Okay. Next, I'm going to use Nun oil. No, sorry. First, I need to apply, because I missed that. I will use Stormhorse silver, and I will do the tube that I forgot to do next to the neck. Okay. And I will paint as well. No, this one will go in gold directly. Okay, I will do now with Retributor armor. Use Retributor, and I will do the handle. This, and I realized I forgot to put Lune oil there, but I still put. Okay. and here at the bottom. But as you know that I'm forgetting the shoes. Now what I'm trying to do is to block all the main colors, and then we will start working the details. Okay. I will do the shoes, and for the shoes I use the same metal I used for the that's wildwood, okay? That is the same color I use for the pistol case. Normally I'm trying to limit a little bit the colors I'm using to avoid to have too many different colors on the middle. So this is why so you have to be a little bit careful not to do it on the base. Good. Let's do now, we have the ornament, this ornament that is hanging here. Okay, I'm going to do this ribbon in a purple color. I'm going to use a Gene Steeler purple. It's going to be different enough to be visible, but at the same time it will be on the same color theme. Okay, this is wood pan. And I'm going to use like a light wood. I will use agar stones. More similar to the pine wood. He will wear exotic boots. I always see the Navigator like rich people in the Imperium. Let's go to Noon Oil. Okay, Noon Oil, and this one will go on the silvery metallics. So this means I will put it on the face. Try to be careful not to go into the whitish color. We are going to do the width. This is too much, of course. So remove the excess and then into this. And I will do this type of thing he's wearing here, since I'm wondering what this is representing. I have no clue what this is representing. to read the background of the Navigator, but I have no clue what this represents. Have a switch there, have these two rails of cables, and we have, but to be fair, I don't know what is this representing. Okay, I'm then going to apply it as well here at the back. We can go on top of the cooperish part. I think it's one more the shade. Put here a little more on the switch. Okay. Okay. Now let's take Seraphim Sepia. And I'm going to apply this at the inside of the cape. I'm trying not to dirten the glove here. Okay, I will do as well this part here. And we are going to do this now is when I will need to wait that all this dries before doing any other step, because the next wash I need to do it next to it, this one. So I wait that this wash dries and I'm back for the next step. Okay, this how looks like now that the Seraphim Sepia have dried. Now I'm going to do another wash with Agavath Airshade, and we're going to apply this on the purplish part. Okay, this will kill a little bit the brightness of the purple, and we'll also create some shades here, and will be the start point. I'm going to do the highlights mainly by white blending, but this will help me to start seeing what I have to emphasize. The highlights will help. You can see it's helping here to see the details on the adding some shades. So it's to get a nice base where to start working. I want to really to be sure that I have all the and I want to keep, to be fair, the cloaks quite dark. Okay, I don't want, I was not intentionally wanted to keep these super bright colors. I will go as well here on top. Now here I have to be careful. I don't want to go on top of the metals. I don't want to make the metals look dirty. Here I want to avoid this rod stuff. Here is too much. Eliminate the excess. Okay, I think this, because later on I want to give a little bit of velvety look to this cloak. Okay, and then I have a problem there because I have a very high spot there. Difficult to reach, but I will come from the top. Okay, I don't apply on the gold is okay. And now, yeah, limit here a little bit the excess. You have to be careful when you limit the excess if it starts to dry, because you can leave marks. Okay, I'm just looking around, but everything looks okay. I waited this device and I'm back for the next step. So now we have done the main washes and we have finished the Navigator shade. You see how everything looks like. It needs time to start working on the details. So I will start with the face, the eyes, and I will use Baharot blue. But the eyes is a way to say the visors of the helmet. So I'm going to start Baharot blue and I will paint differently the third A compared to the two main eyes, to the two other eyes. So I put Baharot blue here. Okay. I will need to wait this device. And for the other one, I'm going to go for a blackish dark purple color. So I will use Cheerios purple first. Okay. Now I will apply Gilliman blue on the blue eyes, or the blue visors, I have to say. If you don't have this, you can use a contrast paint, similar color, to do that. Okay, something like that. Then on the black one, I'm going to use Black Templar. Okay, this one. Okay. While I wait a little bit at this device, and I'm going to use again, take the advantage to use again the snake bite leather, okay, to retouch some parts that are not perfect. When I find it, it is. I realized, for example, here that we did not reach, and I'm going to here, over here. Okay, we will need to clean up all this gold, but I want to do first the eyes. Okay. Keep working on the visors. I'm going to go now for a darker blue. I will use Calidor Sky. I will apply it on the top part of the eyes. I call it eyes, but it's the visors, okay, or the lens. Good. Now I will come with white. white scar. I will do out of there. And here. Okay. Then on the purple one, what I want to do is I will take the Kala Lilac. I will do the bottom. Okay. And I go back to Cheddar's purple. Up a little bit. Like that. Okay. Need to put a little bit more of brighter white on the white bar. To show that this is a reflection. Good. Good. I know that I have the white. I will use the white to highlight the gloss. And I will use as well Celeste Gray. Okay, first I use Celeste Gray on this parts here that I did them before. Okay, to make them less bright. And now with the white, I do these highlights. Okay, here he's wearing a ring. What highlighters were here? So now I will finish to do this part white on the glove, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, this is how it looks like now, and I think I will stop here. I will do the next part in the second part, where we are going to do more the highlights and the rest of the miniature. So I hope you have enjoyed up to this point. Please let me know what do you think about the paint job so far. Let me know what do you think about the color choices I did. Give a like if you have liked this video, and subscribe if you want to see more about my tutorials. As I said, all for now. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.